Hello, everyone. My name is Marisa Galisteo, and today I want to share with you the secret that will allow you to elevate the quality of your relationships. Most people don't know that the way they see the world is not the way the world is. What I mean by that is that most people have not distinguished that the way they see the world is really individual. It comes from their upbringing, the country they grew up in, the family, the kind of family they grew up in, the schools, their friends. So each one of us has a a specific set of values and views and perspectives about things. As you can imagine, maybe this is a kind of pretty clear example. Someone born in the middle of Africa is going to have a very different model of the world than someone who was born and grew up in New York City. What happens is that we don't honor that. We really go through life as, no, the way I see the world, well, it's actually not even distinguish that. That's the way the world is and the way things are. So how this really shows up in our lives is when we get to a disagreement, because for the time that you are agreeing with me, well, then, on those aspects or on those things, we have the same or very similar models of the world. So we're agreeing and things are just fine. But what happens when we come across a specific issue where we disagree? Well, then we have a different model of the world there, a different perspective, a different set of views. But if I try to impose my model of the world, my views on you, how is that going to leave you? And believe me, I have been doing that for most of my life. And I am now just really starting to really get the impact of that. And the impact is that it's actually violent when I am not honoring your views, because your views are as valid as mine, whether I like them or not. So what if it's in those moments of disagreement, rather than trying to impose my views on you, I would stand in honoring your model of the world and say something like, wow, look, we're disagreeing here. I am willing to be the first one putting to the side my views about this so that I can create space and hear what you have to say. Okay? So please tell me, share with me. And I can even ask the person specific questions inside of curiosity. And really, curiosity is the secret. So I can ask, tell me how you feel about this. Tell me maybe what happened in your childhood about this, or how this is connected to something that happened to you when you were little. Tell me what values are being violated here, if any. And then once I have heard that person and given back to them using recreation, they are feeling now heard, seen, gotten, honored, and validated. So guess what? Now they are totally open to hear my views, my perspective, my model of the world. And then we can start it back and forth there and see where we get to resolve this issue. And that is going to elevate the quality of your relationships like crazy. So I would love for you to give this a try. I really invite you to take it on and start practicing. And I would love to see your comments and read your comments. And thanks so much for listening and watching. And I will be with you soon.